made us a Muslim, which is a great mercy and people of Allah. We want to start our program today to celebrate we're going to start our program today to prepare our young students for the future challenge among the others among the others in society. So our prayer that every one of us will be successful on this life and hereafter. We did seek for His mercy. Every proprietors, the organizer of this event, the Ummah General, we are looking forward to the Kabir to still seek His effort and guidance and mercy to make everyone bless that day. Most of our brothers and sisters and our, let's say, our women, they are in the cabin now. That are ground to Isaac. We all know that ourselves is our brother. You can't take one of us among the person that will be there next year because it is people of our own. So we seek for His assistance to guide every talk that we practice today from the beginning and the end. We know what to our brother.
Now, so I'm going to be calling on the participants now. If you are in support, you see it on the right hand side here. If you are against, you see it on the left hand side here. And again, it's a beautiful thing to have this kind of preparation, because even some of the participants, not one or two, we have also met before in other competitions. So I'm not a native to some of them as well. So once you are called on, please get up and sit down and make yourself convenient. So I'm starting with Sodiqiyyah. Am I correct? Sodiqiyyah. Is that correct? Now, Olajibola Abiba. Olajibola Abiba. Is this Sodiqiyyah? Yes. So Darul Haqq. Olara Shakiro. Am I correct? Now. Hijrah Ifon Abdul Kabir Tawfiqo. Erin Moje. Abioye Mfoya. Rawdatul Atfāl Abdul Aliyah. Is it Aliyah? Rawdatul. Is it Aliyah? Aisha. Now. Tarbiyyah Ifon Suleiman Fatiha. Tarbiyyah Ifon Suleiman Fatiha. Omoleye Ilobu. Aisha. Darul Islamic Model College, Bello Aisha. Eeman Foundation. Firdaus. Salman Firdaus, I like for it. So, I will start Mr. Rashid. Olaniyan. So it's going to be spelling out the rules and regulations guiding this debate and areas in which you are going to be created.
We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving us the opportunity to be here this morning. We glorify His name. We testify that no another deity that is worthy of worshiping except Him. We pray for His continuous guidance in all our areas. We are wasting much of our time because we did not start the program according to the schedule. Like the first one we had at Moje, I think we started the program at the schedule. But for today, I don't know what it has transferred that has made the program to be like that. I pray that God Almighty will make everything successful today. Let me also appreciate the organizer of this program. That you are doing well. And I pray that God Almighty will make it successful. You are planning for the children of Israel. And God Almighty will. Let us also welcome the proprietors. I don't think we have proprietors today, like the other time we have proprietors. Proprietors that are here present, you are here. God Almighty will make your school to continue to be. The students, the participants, and the students. But if it's not your way, they just to participate. I need to tell you that only 3 will be picked among the children. Only 3. And let me tell you this. Our judgment may not be based on the joker. We want excellent performance. Even among the excellent performance, since it is not easy to choose, just accept us the door of Abu and Haqq. Whatever our judgment is based upon, please, let's accept it like that. And I pray God Almighty will guide us aright. You are going to be judged based on the following parameters. 1, your introduction. You want to see how you are able to introduce yourself. The second one is your appearance. But I don't think we have any problem with your appearances because your dresses represent the topic. You get the message now, which actually show that you are all Muslim. And the third one is your fluency, how you are able to speak. We want you to talk from 19 to dozen. We want you to speak. Even if it is possible, we have dictionary here. We are waiting for you. We are waiting for you. Another one is your point. How you are able to how many points? That's number 1. I will not tell you the number of points we want here. Or did I say it the other time? I did it, okay. I will not tell you the number of points we want from you, but we need points. And I need to tell you that out of 100%, points cover 50%, which means that if you are here to develop, let's say 3 or 2 points, you may not be able to get your 50% max. I don't know what you can do. If you can increase the number of points if you have reserve points. Apart from that, we are also going to judge you on the development of your points. How you are able to develop your points. Please, we need very complete and rapturous development. Absolute and total. Show yourself to your we want to see you. Apart from that, you are going to be judged based on reverence. This is Islamic conscience. We need running reverence. We need hadith reverence. We need internal reverence and external reverence. Please talk about many things. We are ready here to award you for that. Coherency. Coherency, your ability to apply comma where it is supposed to be. But it's not easy to show that here. We cannot know where you apply your comma. But through your manner of making speech, that will have actually told us that you are able taking cautions of all these necessities that join works together. You will understand the way I speak. You know, you can't the way I speak, told you when I apply comma, when I apply full stop, when I apply semicolon, when I apply everything, so that we need you to do the same thing. And finally, we need your conclusion. If you don't conclude yet, you have mixed certain amount of math, which I may not be able to reveal. Once again, I need to tell you that whatever judgment we make here is going to be based on sincerity and to the best of our ability. Thank you, God.
Thank you very much, sir. So I believe our contestants are ready. So our first presenter will be Olaiwola Abila. But before she starts, so please, I want to know the number of time we are giving, and I want to time the
7 minutes. 7 minutes.
So you have it now. You have just 7 minutes to present, and then
when you get stopped, it means you have 1 minute to present more.
so you have just 7 minutes, and please, we know that your body language is also part of what you created, your gesticulation and other related things. So the wire of the microphone is not that long, so it will not give enough space, okay, to move about. So please try to restrict yourself within an area to present, to make a presentation. So Olaiwola,
African sample professors, fellow students, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Olaiwola Adebayo. I'm from Academic Afternoon today pleading support the topic of the debate, which says Muslim boys and girls should expose to the same level of education. To start with, what is education? The concept of education has been derived from Latin words, which means to train or to know. And education is the process of facilitating the acquisition of new knowledge, the moral value, belief, habits, learning, and personal development. The concept of education in Islamic, from terminological and philosophical point of view, in Atfāl stage, recognition and acknowledge, progressively installed into man for the proper state of things, in order of creation, so that to lead to recognition and acknowledge of proper place of Allah in being and existence. Now to mankind. I went emphatically and strongly put into all distinguished listeners here today why Muslim boys and girls should expose the same level of education. Both secular education and religious education are sacrosanct for our Muslim boys and girls. First and foremost, critically, Islam is a religion that stands on its knowledge, acquisition, dissemination, and application. Islam pays higher premium on the acquisition of knowledge, even in time of crisis with its attendant reward without discrimination. Islam flourishes on the acquisition of knowledge in all ramifications of life, science, arts, religion, etc. Islam pays special attention to equality between male and female. It prohibits discrimination among women. Permit me to ask you that question. How many of us there went our Muslim girls to feel inferior around male? And how many of us there went our Muslim girls to be maltreated and enslaving by male just because their parents used to give them restricted education? And education is a right for our Muslim boys and girls inclusive. Both Al-Quran and Hadith emphasize it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Nisa, Quran 4 verse 1, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya ayyuhan nas taqu rabbakum walladhi khalaqakum min nafsin wahidah. Akhalaqa minha zawjaha wa batha minhuma rijalan kathiran wa nisaa. واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. Islam regards men and women, or being at the same essence, created for a single soul. Al-Quran declares whole mankind, reverence Lord God, who created you for a single person, created of like nature is made. And reference Allah, whom you seek your mutual rights, and reference to whom that glory you. For Allah ever watched over you. The Prophet of Islam, may peace be upon him, said, Woman had the 10th half of men. And the Quran emphasized the The Quran emphasized the essential unity of men and women in a beautiful simile. I want us to know that there is no place in the Quran or Hadith that Islam contains against girl child education or better still pegged it to a particular level or degree. And it is an erroneous belief and a shared misconception and a complete misleading by any clerics to preach or to spread such a confounded and baseless propaganda. In fact, the first word of Al-Quran, the first source of knowledge was centuries in the first word of Al-Quran. And over 800 times was the word the knowledge mentioned in Al-Quran. And neither the Al-Quran, the Hadith, nor the Sunnah of the Prophet speaks against the acquisition of knowledge by female. More also, with regard to social status, if both Muslim boys and girls are exposed to the same level of education, this will boost their self-esteem and confidence and make them believe in themselves. And it will enable both gender to have a sense of belonging and guard against inferiority complex, which also associated with girls' education. And the competition will bring out the best will also be enhanced. We have many Muslim women who have made their marks in their various choosing career. Take for instance, the former Minister of Education, Rukaya Rizwan from the Gawa State, she is a female. The outgoing Minister of Finance, Rukaya Samzuna Hamed, she is a female. Even in Osho State, the First Chancellor of Forte University is a female, Professor Ramakola Ifakarim. All these and many more are not just female, but are Muslim. They wouldn't have been able to achieve this if restricted a place on their education. Socially, they won't be a foot in the hand of this gospel terror. Furthermore, in terms of economy, for a Muslim girl to be economically vibrant and resourceful, they cannot afford to have restricted education, as education is the gateway from poverty, ignorance, and disease. Besides, psychological and emotionally, both Muslim boys and girls should exposed to the same level of education because this will boost their self-esteem and confidence and make them believe in themselves. In addition, politically, if both Muslim boys and girls are exposed to the same level of education, they will perform actively in running of the administration of their country. And religiously, knowledge goes a long way in propagating their religious beliefs. When it comes to observation of prayer, when it comes to observation of salat, men are given an edge over their human counterparts, and our women should not be seen as constrained to deprive or deny our Muslim girls the opportunity to move along way with their fellow girls and male counterparts. According to Dr. Adebayo, a renowned and Ghanaian philosopher, always put it this way: if you educate a man, you educate an individual, and if you educate a woman, you educate a whole nation. The hadith also said, min hadith marfu'an an Hazi bin Malik radiyallahu anhu. أقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم من حال جلتين حتى تبلغ دخل يوم القيامة. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, whoever looks after two girls until they attain the age of maturity will come on the day of judgment with me and him being as close to each other as this. He joined his finger like this. This was related by Bukhari and Muslim. There is no shadow of doubt in my mind that of this evidence, including my line of net, to the shadow of doubt that Muslim boys and girls should be exposed to the same level of education. And according to Dr. Latifa Emda Asimi says, I quote, 60 to 62% of out of school child are girls, and 2 to 3 of adults who are illiterate are women, and over 130 million child worldwide who are not in schools are girls. And it is quite unfortunate that Muslim girls constitute the majority of this group. And recent statistics are shown that 7 out of 70% of mass illiterate and semi-illiterate we have in these countries are women. Thanks.
So, Ali, you are given 7 minutes. So when you use up 6 minutes, you are going to give it.
No, it's now 8 minutes.
Okay, it's 80 minutes
Yes,
now.
you use 8 minutes.
So when you have used up 7 minutes, you'll be warned, okay, of your time. So the next contestant.
How many opportunities are they going to have to speak? Is it
We
one?
are coming for second that's for another 1 minute.
So Darul Haqq, all Arabic, start here now.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Honorable Chairman, impartial judges, our great keeper, my co-directors, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, with this controversial topic, Muslim boys and girls should be exposed to the same level of education. It is very obvious that this is not only a controversial, delicate, but also tactical matter. Nevertheless, you must please lend me your unbiased attention. As I, Ola Shakir from Darul School for Hadith and Quran Organization, confidently stand and rise to oppose the motion. Firstly, he said girls and boys should be given the same level of education, right? But actually, think about it. Girls that are given the same level of education, they should believe they can do anything, and they can do everything. But no, they don't think about those around them. They don't think about things that will affect others. They only think about their ego. They are blinded by their status. Now to think about it. A girl who is always a go-getter, who thinks she can have everything. She grows up to be very sophisticated, and she wants this classy, bossy job. When she's married, she may have the same educational opportunities as her husband. How are you expecting her to be submissive to this husband? As Muslims, we have many complex evidences which says we must be submissive to our husband. But no, this woman has the same educational opportunity as her husband. She doesn't see him as superior. She sees him as equal, which may be even worse, that she has better educational opportunities than this husband, has a better job, gets more salary. So when this husband be like, this woman, what you're doing is not good, she'll be like, what is it? We have the same educational opportunity, so what are you telling me? We have the same thing. I pay more bills than you, which is very wrong. This is very bad. So, also, he said women should have the same educational opportunities as males. They can go for their dreams, right? When a man said, when a boy said he wants to become a professor, and the girl says, yes, he wants to become a professor. But according to the Canada statistical body, the average age for somebody to be a professor is 57 years old. But let us talk about this debate. Some goes as early as 30. So, are you telling me that a woman has to wait for when she's 30, 40, or 50 before she becomes a professor? No. She is a good getter, yes. She will go for that professorship before she gets married. She gets married at the age of 30 after acquiring her professorship. Then that she gave birth. And according to scientific research, the best time for a woman to conceive is in her 20s. And so we are telling me she gave birth, she married at the age of 30. So she to give birth to very or almost like the earth. So her ability to give birth to be very slim or very high. So Allah said in Rawdatul Imran, he said, males and females are not equal. For Allah to say that, and you're telling me that they should have the same opportunities. Are you mean Allah is wrong? No. Allah also said in Rawdatul and he said that whatever you give a man as an inheritance, if you give a man twice of something as an inheritance, give the woman one. Like, in other words, twice of what you give a woman should be given to a man. When Allah says this, are you telling me that educational issue that a woman should have the same equal right as a man? No, that is very wrong. So people will be like, yes, in the Sahabas, we have learned women like Aisha, but do we have the same Iman as those? No. Even those that are not even highly educated are very proud. So what are you talking about those that are very educated? Their egos are very high. According to their mother life, they have children. Yes, they have children. A woman is basically educated to teach her children, right? That's why they said, if you educate a man, you educate an individual. But when you educate a woman, you educate the nation, because she tends to give her knowledge to her following generations. So what about a woman who has this very busy job? She leaves the home at early as 6:30 and came back at least at 9 o'clock. So this child is giving an assignment from school that write a composition about her mother. The child doesn't know his mother's favorite color, best food, first name, because he doesn't see much of his mother. The child tends to wait for his mother to arrive. And on the mother arriving, the child will be like, Mommy, they said we should write this composition. And the mother will be like, Junior, wait. The boss said I should complete this job. Just give me a few minutes, I'll be right back. The child sit down and wait. Then the child sleeps up. And when she's through like 11 p.m., then she'll be like, the time is gone. Should I wake him? No, let me leave him alone. She will just leave him alone. The same thing goes to other assignments. At the end of the time, are you telling me that child who doesn't do assignments will be the first person in his class? No! And that is gradually spoiling that educational pursuit of that child, affecting that child with our own educational pursuit, and that is the worst of all situations. You are not building it. You are here to build your children. That is the main purpose of a female. But no, you are here to. That's something that woman is here to destroy everything. Now let us think about the child who goes to school being bullied all the time. That child doesn't have anyone to talk to because your mother, who is your closest person, is always busy. You can't tell your mommy this happens, mommy that happens. So the child goes quiet, goes traumatized, and this is very bad on the mental well-being of that child. Then this very sophisticated, classy, bossy women, they are like, yes, I'm the CEO of this social company. Are you expecting me to sweep? No, I cannot sweep that though. What if I have a guest and they will be like, you saw that woman, she was sweeping, she was mopping, look at how she's always classy. And she'll be like, no, I cannot sweep it though. So she will employ a maid. A maid who will be there. She won't be able to care for your children. She won't give your children what they want. She will not be able to make up that. And you go lacking at home and you are the best outside. Does that even make sense? You are here, you are at home, you are lacking. And then you are outside. You are at home, you are the best, but outside. You put your heart, your soul, your body into your job. You think all you think about every day is how am I going to be the best something? How am I going to get my promotion next day? How am I going to this company is doing this, this company is doing that. My company must be the best. But you're not thinking about your children at home. They are there, they are lacking. You don't think about them. What you think about this? Yes, my job is here. I am a female. They cannot attack me. They cannot trample on me. They cannot do this, they cannot do that. Actually, I am also a female. Yes, I know how it feels to be a female, the best female. But no, think about others around you. They are there, they are waiting for you. You are the soul of the nation. You are there, they need you so much. So, although I am a female, I strongly believe that a man or a boy should be given higher education than a female. So, I hope the House will consider my arguments and draw a vivid conclusion of their own. Thank you.
So, I would like to use this moment to recognize the presence of our guest of honor that just arrived, Abu Firdaus, the Adebayo of MSSN in Airport. The next contestant is that of Hijrah, Ifon, Abdul Kabir, our people.
Would they the organizer, the chairman of this occasion, the invited guests, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, co-debaters, and the audience. I'm Abdul Kabir Tawbiko by personality representing Hijrah Comprehensive College. I'm standing at this occasion to strongly against the motion which states Muslim boys and girls should be exposed to the same levels of education. Women are the foundation and cornerstone of life. They are the vehicles that bring the human race to life. In the chemistry of life, the feminine gender can be likened to protein, the building block of life. While the masculine gender is similar to carbohydrates, the source of energy of life. Men and women are created for different social responsibilities. If we are to maintain the balance or equilibrium of our societal life, women should be allowed to play the roles they are best created for. If Muslim girls should pursue the same levels of education as the boys, the chemical reaction of our family and communal life will either be too acidic or alkaline and never neutral for many reasons. First, the female gender are like fertile land. They are specially created to nurture pregnancy, procreate, raise children, manage home in the presence and absence of their husbands. Manage home in the presence and absence of their husbands. And to serve as a fountain of pleasure and enjoyment for their respective husbands. Land, labor, capital and entrepreneur are factors of production in an economic system. Women are involved in all the factors of production and designing system of a productive, healthy social environment. Even as a full-time housewife, she cannot perform these all-important duties without great forbearance. How can she cope then if she has to carry additional burden of going out to fend for the family financially? Have we forgotten she is less physically strong than the male counterparts? Before long, she become an overloaded transformer due to stress. Various health challenges result in, and her life expectancy becomes shorter. What a great disaster. Besides, Islam makes men as the breadwinners of the family. Why do people pursue higher levels of education? Simply to brighten their chances of getting greener pasture. If Muslim women are educated equally, they will compete with men for jobs, causing endless calamities. As women earn like men, or more than their husbands, their ego rises, they become more arrogant, they become less submissive, and flagrantly challenge their husbands at home. Is this not against the spirit of Quran 4 verse 34 which says, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Ar-rijalu qawwamuna 'ala an-nisa'i bima faddala Allahu ba'dahum 'ala ba'd wa bima anfaqu min amwalihim. Men are the protectors and maintenance of women, because Allah has made one of them to excel over the other, and because the men provide and support the women for their needs. In addition, the hallmark is the disruption of the family stability, which is the foundation of any society. Higher levels of education will no doubt prompt women to abandon the comforts of their homes and work outside. Should the huge amount of money and a lot of time spent in acquiring their higher education be in vain without monetary rewards? Should she still be restricted to the kitchen in her homes? Already she married late, and to add salt to the injury, she is exposed to evils and temptation of corrupt, indecent, strange men, both in the labor markets and places of work. If she falls a victim of adultery for whatever reason, Will she still remain a devout Muslim woman? Is this not preventable? What happens if the beans are spilled? I mean, if the secret leaks and the husband gets low, there will be bitterness in the family. Divorce will set in, and the children will become products of broken homes, who are usually potential future criminals due to lack of adequate parental care. My opponents may argue that the family can employ the service of house help. This assertion is obviously wrong for many reasons. Employing an house help may be a criminal offense because it involves child abuse. It may also serve as sex trap for the husband, a gateway to adultery. The husband may be charged for sexual abuse or rape. He may even end up in jail. In any case, don't you now see that the remedy is even worse than the disease? Through infidelity, she can contract deadly disease like HIV/AIDS or any other sexually transmitted disease. She ends up infecting the husband. In fact, the whole family can become HIV positive unknowingly through the contact with the body fluid of an earlier victim among them. And an adage says, health is wealth. How can they enjoy their wealth without sound health in this situation? Truly, they are dead before the real death arrive. Sadness envelops the family like darkness. They end up earning public disgrace and wrath of their Lord. Moreover, the situation of the family moves from frying pan to fire. If both the father and the mother, as a well-educated woman, spend little time at home, she may even have to attend conferences in different towns or even abroad. The couples may even be bored apart, one working in Port Harcourt, and the other in Sokoto or Lagos. Then, they leave the destiny of their innocent children and God-given children to the mercy of a mere house help or a close relative who is a snake in the grass. There have been many reported cases of an adult housemaid seducing boys who are barely in their teens, unknown to their parents. They are already professional sex workers in mufti. Their innocent children, with this a viewpoint of mine, I believe I'm able to convince all doubting Thomases that the levels of education to be given to Muslim males should be higher than that of the females. Thanks.
To call attention of the audience, I wish to praise the participants. So say Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Say Allahu Akbar. Instead of clapping. So that is the tenet of Islam. So the next school is Rawdatul Atfāl Al-Hakim Aisha.
Good day, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, Afro timekeeper, my co-debaters, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and my dear audience. My name is Dr. Hakim Aisha. I am a bona fide student of the Great Citadel of Learning, Rawdatul Atfāl Quranic Model College. I am here to support the motion. Muslim boys and girls should be exposed to the same level of education. My point goes thus. In Islam, education is a divine command for both men and female. The Quran, as well as the Hadith, leave no doubt that women as well as men are obligated to embrace their knowledge and pursue it. Historically, Muslim women have been subjected to social injustice and educational dispossession. Before the advent of Islam, Arabs have engaged to infantilize girls' babies, that is, the killing of girls' babies in an abnormal way, which they just recognize their rights and dignity. Education is the prime human right of human being after ensuring the right to life. Hence, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala entrusts the Prophet to read and acquire knowledge as a divine gift. Islamic education is one of the greatest schemes of education, which make a decent, presentable person with all the potentials. The girls of female are the total population of every Muslim society. Avoiding them or treating them as less important does not survive in any Muslim society. Unfortunately, by the weakness of Muslims, with the advance and fallacious propaganda of opposition towards Islam, Haqq's position of Islam towards girls' education is totally absent-minded. Islamic education from the philosophical aspect shows educating women from the Quranic perspective. Secondly, the gates of knowledge are open to we Muslim females, and we may enter whichever we choose, so long as it does not go against our feminine nature. I have found that history is full of prominent examples of remarkable Muslim women scholars who sought knowledge and are highly proficient. Foremost of them is our beloved mother of believer, Aisha. May Allah be pleased with her, who are the premises of hadith and knowledge of the Sunnah, and knowledge and deep understanding are not only restricted to the matter of religion, but equally distinguished in literature, poetry, history, medicine, and all other branches of knowledge that is known at that time. Thirdly, the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, seeking knowledge is compulsory for every Muslim. The Prophet is not talking only to the Muslim male, but together with the Muslim female that is to seek knowledge and be educated. It's rightly said that if you educate a woman, if you educate a man, you educate an individual. But if you educate a woman, you educate a whole nation. Education is an integral part of every Muslim society. But when Muslim females are given education, the country begins to be prosperous and stronger. Also, one of my opponents said, educating when both our Muslim boys and girls are given education, the woman will think she is superior over her husband. But that woman should not forget what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in Quran, in Surah Nisa, where it says, even though arguments may arise between her husband, she will still respect her husband. And also, during the life of our Prophet, Khadija, being the greatest lady in Mecca, despite the fact she is still submitted to her husband, that after her departure, the Prophet still praised her, which made Aisha jealous. Our Muslim female plays three important roles in the life of her family. The first role is as a daughter. She opens the door of Jannah for her father, and as a wife, she completes the abdin of her husband. And also as a mother, the Jannah of her children, either male or female, lies under her feet. In one of the hadiths narrated by one of our Sahaba, may peace and blessing of in one of our Sahaba, where it says, one man came to the Prophet and asked him, "Oh Prophet, who should I respect most? Who should I give my care most to between my mother and my father?" The Prophet said, your mother, and your mother 3 times before mentioning his father. Can you now see how we are valued and respected in Islam? Because why do you think Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gifted us by naming a surah after us, which is Surah Nisa? It is because we are cherished and admonished by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Besides, the Prophet, peace be upon him, usually addresses we women, say your women for. He even specify a day on which he addresses us. When one of the addresses us, he did specify a day on which he addresses us, command us and also admonish us. He even urges we Muslim women to be teaching each other. For example, he told Ashifa bint Abdullah al-Adawiyya, teach Hasan the Ruqyah, the protective and healing supplication for Namla. This Namla means ants. It is a skin disease where pustules appear on the side of the body and are swallowed like ants, just as she taught her how to write. To back up my points, I will bring references from the Quran as well as the Hadith. In Quran 3 verse 162, in Quran 3 verse 18, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, there is no God but He, that is the witness of Allah, His angels, and those that are endued in knowledge. Here, indirectly, He is telling us to seek knowledge. and be knowledgeable. He also said the same thing in Quran 4 verse 162, where he said, but for those of you who are well grounded in knowledge. He is still saying the same thing here. The Prophet, may the peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, also said, every Muslim should seek knowledge even from the cradle to the grave. Let's cite our country for example. If we Muslim females are given standard education, we can be able to have a good job and cater for our family. And also, we Muslim females should be exposed to the same level of education as boys, so that we can, if a woman is given education, she will be able to inculcate a good habit onto her children. But if the reverse is the case, the reverse will be the consequences and the repercussion. In conclusion, both our Muslim boys and girls should be exposed to the same level of education, and this may have a great influences on our life as well as those of our children in the future. And the importance of educating both our Muslim boys and girls, the importance of exposing both our Muslim boys and girls to the same level of education is that it changes the life of our Muslim females and those of our children in the future, and it later contributes to the economic growth of our family. Dear brothers and sisters, Islam advocates educating our Muslim females and exposing and enlightening them about the teaching of religion. A philosopher said, and I quote, a mother is a school. If she is well prepared, the whole nation is prepared ahead. I think with all these my points, I've been able to convince you, or not to convince you, that both our Muslim boys and girls must be exposed to the same level of education. Thank you.
Tarbiyyah, Ifon, Suleiman Fatiha.
Good day, honorable judges, respected judges, co-debaters, and awarding fellow students. I'm Suleiman Fatiha, a bona fide student of Tarbiyyah Comprehensive College, hereby against the motion which states Muslim boys and girls should be exposed to the same level of education. Hereby, only express my thanks on this topic. I would like to go straight to my point. Boys are very stronger than girls during the times of reading for examination. Girls may be stressed out reading this subject, that subject, which is very complicated for their head, as it is known to us that girls was emanated from boys. Girls may even lose their virginity through stress, which may cause a lot of problems when they got married. Marital issues. Both husband and wife must not have the same mental faculty because they will continue to go against each other day by day and bringing up unnecessary arguments among themselves, which will be hard to control their children, which is very bad. Girls going out alone is very complicated. Talk less of attending class at 8 hours in our institution. Boys have every right to be well educated. Education attainment can sometimes determine what people can earn, and that's why such a person's income is linked to the education attainment. Muslim boys are trained to take care of the family and are expected to be the breadwinner of the family by most African parents. So educating Muslim boys, we ensure them to secure the long-standing tradition and enable them to the subsistence of their family through their labor. If a girl graduated from tertiary education, it's okay just to learn some handwork as far as she has gotten her SSC certificate. A lot of women who have graduated from university but are not ready to serve due to all their witnessed in their university days. Some have done prostitutes, cultists, and so on, which are 60% funded were Muslim, all in the name of I wanted to be well educated. In the Sunnah of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, a girl was not married after her first menstruation. Nowadays, girls have their first menstruation at the age of 12 when they are still in GSS class. Let's take a look. If a girl graduated from tertiary education at the age of 16 and proceeds to high institution with the aim of becoming nurse or so, 5 years first, that's 21 years. 1 year for service, that's 22. Some girls will claim they wanted to work for 2 years before they get married. That's 24. Finally, they got married. When they put the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to husband is to provide for the family. After she carried the flock during his youth, older son is expected to leave home at a certain age to seek for employment and take care of the family. In Islamic context, A male child is seen as the high achiever, so educating them will help them to go high in that. Because of this, I think it's better to give a male child this privilege. In conclusion, my co-debaters may say education is compulsory upon every Muslim, irrespective of their gender. Yes, that's true, but not to be exposed to the same level of education. Community views male child as a superior, hardworking, independent, and strong. So that's why most families invest heavily in them. So most African communities view women as an inferior people in the society. They're only good at domestic work. Some countries view women as an inferior people, as an inferior object to slave trade, when black women are also available even for sexual exploitation. So given a person who is considered to be strong, hardworking, and independent in education is a way of boosting family outlook. Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, co-debaters, and our fellow students, I want you all to support me because the disadvantage of exposing boys and girls to the same level of education are too numerous to be challenged by few advantages. With all my points, I hope all the Sunday are convinced that Muslim boys and girls should not be exposed to the same level of education. Thanks.
That was Tarbiyyah, Ifon, so Omoleye, Ilobu, Adebayo.
Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, Haqq and all the debaters, and my fellow students. My name is Adebayo. I'm here to represent the great citadel of learning named Omoleye Private College. On this note, I want to greet every one of you on the most acceptable way of greeting in Islam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Before I go to my point, I would like to give a full explanation on the topic and the reason why I'm engaged in the topic. It is very important to recognize the unique needs of culture in the lives of individuals, the society, and the Muslim community at large. Also, mandating the same level of education for both Muslim boys and girls has disastrous consequences, such as creation of a form of clash between the Muslim community and the society. Also, it might lead to loss of cultural heritage. These are my points. My first point is religious and traditional conservation. Muslim community emphasizes on preserving their culture and religious tradition. According to my research, I noticed that education is basically set up to assist the beliefs and values of individuals, which is different based on gender roles. In addition, if we insist on identical education for both genders, we are risking the homogeneous beliefs and values, we are risking the homogeneous structure of education, which neglects the beliefs and values that are central to the Muslim community. Also, it might lead to loss of cultural identity. My second point, respecting community values. Educational institutions should reflect on the values and aspirations of the community they serve. Also, forcing uniformity in the education of both genders might lead to a form of clash between the educational institution and the Muslim community. My third point is ensuring academic excellence. By recognizing and addressing specific gender for education, we are promoting academic excellence, tailored education, and to meet the diverse needs of boys and girls. To buttress my point, I would like to give a reference. To the Quran. Indeed, the males are the caretaker of the female's counterpart. My fourth point is respecting parental rights. As a Muslim and Islamically, males are seen as the heads of the family, and the females are to be submissive to them. But when they are exposed to high level of education, they become arrogant and they find it difficult to be submissive to their husband, which is very, very wrong. In conclusion, I want to encourage every one of you to strive for education, which would empower
which will empower the potentials of the Muslim community while preserving their cultural heritage. I think with this viewpoint of mine, I've been able to convince and never to convince you that Muslim boys and girls should never be exposed to the same level of education. Thank you.
I know Islamic Model College, Osogbo. Adebayo.
Islam recognizes gender justice and not gender equality. Different roles are assigned to different genders. My name is Adebayo. I'm from Aare Islamic Model College, Osogbo. Good day, Mr. Chairman, Vice Chairman, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, co-debaters, and my fellow students. In this contemporary world, education should not be limited in the concept schooling. Education should be seen as the ability to weed out inborn potential of an individual, as observed by the German philosopher Friedrich Prober. That is, what is inherent by every individual must be manifested in a boy. A boy's masculine nature possesses strength, love leadership, and love to protect weaker people. A boy would like to be a soldier, police officer, engineer, while a female, on the other hand, will be attracted towards feminine occupations like tailoring, hairdressing, nursing. The recent change in education has raised up priorities. We now have women who have lost their inborn potential of caring, loving, and sacrifice for their children. A woman did not show any form of love towards either her husband or her children. A woman gave birth to a child and sold them off as in the case of baby factory in the southeast. When a woman passes through higher education and she proceeds forward in getting her master's, her chances of getting married early in most cases is reduced. Also, a major contributor to the high rate of divorce. What do I mean? When a degree holder gets married to a degree holder, there will be no respect and hierarchy in the marriage. If we could have hierarchy, for them by Allah's one is bound to fail. If there is no hierarchy, there will be no respect. If there is no respect, there will be no love. If there is no love, there will be no unity. If there is no unity, there will be no stability. If there is no stability, the marriage fails to provide for her needs, and she makes her money kept up by herself. Then she will find no reason to respect any man. Also, equality in the education of both gender has transgressed the basic biological logic of gender. Dress like them, walk like them, and the worst case is that ladies get married to ladies like themselves, which has given back to lesbianism and other social menace. What is even worse than this lesbianism is transgender. This sense openness has made women believe that they can transform to men through plastic surgeries. Child neglect is also one of the causes of equality in education between men and women. When both parents are employed, there will be no one to look after the child. The child will learn from the neighbors, television, and the community. The child might later become a drug addict, armed robber, through bad influence by the people in the society. With this viewpoint of mine, I think I'll be able to convince you, but not to confuse you, that Muslim boys and girls should not be exposed in the same level of education.
So the last skill on the list, Eeman Foundation should go Salman for the house. Eeman Foundation, up and down.
Front side says when I come. Discovering how to make by not following instructions, by going off the main road, by trying the untried. Today, I ask you all to keep an open mind. As I, Salman Fidas from Eeman Foundation College, take you all on a journey in my quest to convince you in affirmations that says, Muslim girls and boys should be given equal exposure to the same level of education. To start with, education of women and girls is an integral part of Islam. Beginning a year ago, through prophetic words, accompanied with pursuit of knowledge, Muslim women expect divine education to learn. Neither can be used to justify the restricting of education for girls. Let's take a look back to the past. During the Jahiliyyah period, the Jahiliyyah period was a period of ignorance immediately preceding the advent of Islam. Some of the inhuman treatments of women that were practiced by Jahiliyyah Arabs include burying a female child alive because of being a female, and those that survived were made subservient to men. When the divine message of Islam came, it brought reform of these practices by prohibiting the burying of female children alive, making it compulsory for inheritance for females, and making it compulsory for dowry for them. In a marriage union, for a marriage union to occur, a Muslim female consent has to be taken. Not only the male readiness is required, but her consent has to be taken also. The Jahiliyyah period was a time girls were thrown into the dark abyss of ignorance. What is ignorance? Ignorance is a soul-sucking void of meaning. Ignorance is a soul-sucking void, accompanied with meaningless negation. The Prophet Muhammad said, and I quote, "Kun aminan, aw muta'alliman, aw samilan, wa la takun jahilan." He said, "Be knowledgeable, or a scholar, or a questioner, and not an ignorant." He specifically told us not to be ignorant. So, by not exposing girls to the same level of education as their male counterparts, not by making them ignorant. Moreover, the Prophet says, acquisition of knowledge is binding on all Muslims, even the majority reported their message. From this hadith, two things became clear. First is the fact that acquisition of knowledge is not optional for Muslims. Rather, it is binding and mandatory. Therefore, there should be no excuse for not striving in the way of knowledge. Secondly, acquisition of knowledge is not only for Muslim men only. Nor did he say it is for Muslim women only, which means equal access, equal exposure, equal opportunities to the same level of education. Rather, he addressed all the Muslims to seek knowledge and to do whatever it takes to be knowledgeable. More so, this equality of knowledge is not only applicable to words only. There are examples from the life of our local Prophet Muhammad. There was a case where the Muslim females of his time went to him with a proposal that says, "We are always surrounded by women, by men for imparting knowledge. Appoint a day for us too." The Prophet complied to their request and go on a particular day to teach these women. Of course, in this hadith, there was that the Prophet is always surrounded by men. He didn't say that since I'm already surrounded by men, you should go and learn from these men too. These women that went to him were fathers, uncles, sons, step-sons, grandfathers, and any male relative among the men that are always surrounded by the Prophet. But instead, he appointed a day for the women to teach them. More so, especially of girls with the same level of education as their male counterparts, also empowers us. For thousands of years, women have left their mark of society, influencing spheres of life as others. There are women who champion cultural and educational efforts, such as Fatima al-Fikri. There are women who also excel in mathematics, such as Saida al-Mahmili, in the medical field, administration, management, and the arts. Others play key political roles and rule important territories in the Muslim civilization, such as Lamana of Fabador, of 10th century Spain, Sid al-Muluk of 11th century Egypt, Malik Manhattan of 12th century Turkey, and Razia Sultana of Delhi, 13th century India. These women have left their mark in history and changed the course of time. Let's take an example. Fatima al-Fikri's father had only 2 children. They are females. Fatima was the elder daughter. She had a younger daughter. The father had no male. He had no male child. He didn't have any problem with giving all his inheritance to the female child, which was Fatima al-Fikri. Established in the year 859 BC, the Carolingian Mosque had the first and the oldest university in the world, which was founded by Fatima al-Fikri. She built this mosque by the considerable amount she inherited from her father. We may not all know, but the figures that we are using today, 1 to 10, 1 to 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, were all invented from Arabic numbers. Arabic numbers became known in Europe and used throughout the world through this university. In the long and short of it, between an average boy and an average girl, we all know that it's a girl that will be the most sensitive. The one
one that will consider the opinion of others, their attitude, whatever they do. And this includes compassion, empathy, perseverance, and determination are the basic principles and attitudes of being feminine. With this, Mr. Moderator, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, and my attentive listeners, I shall not be that I have no iota of doubt in my mind that I'll be able to convince you beyond every shadow of doubt that Muslim boys and girls will be given equal exposure to the same level of education. Thank you.
Apologies, please. Because I think the name of this is so before I call for the school administration, we would like to recognize the presence of one of our guests, Mr. Alao, the director of Erin Osun Institute of Technology, Erin Osun. You are welcome to our minister. Okay, he said he's the acting registrar. You are welcome to our minister. So to continue with the last school, Moje, Adebayo.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. According to Iman he said that I quote, the Islam teaching highlights that the request of knowledge is very important for both boys and girls. According to Sheikh Ahmad, he said, and I quote, a father should teach his son and a mother should teach her daughter in the absence of a willing parent. Imagine if all the head children were educated for the better of the people, not corporation or politician, so knowledge serving for everyone. They will not try without an equal education. They will feel mentally and physically tried. It can cause a delay in the circle of society who marries. All will be affected in order for Muslims to grow up living his life in Islamic way. He must learn and practice Islam from a young age. When a child is young, it must be imprisonable and absorb knowledge just as I have discussed. But before I proceed with my speech, I would like to observe my recognition because according to Brother Frankie, he said, and I quote, respect is enough in plain clothes. Therefore, I isometrically, obsequiously, and powerfully greet you. The whole prayers administration, the panel of judges, accredited people, co-debaters, and you my proud progressive students who are here buoyantly and gallantly to sacrifice their pleasure time to this wonderful occasion, to make it awesome, to make it a huge big one, to make it a huge success. I give thanks to Almighty Allah who spared our life from here today. As we know that, don't agree with the dark, and king cannot respectively recognize in the darkness. By tradition and culture of virtue, and of its incomplicity, my name is Adebayo, a student from the Citadel of Knowledge, known as the Moje Grammar School, Erin Osun. I am here today to support the motion, which stated that Muslim boys and girls should be exposed to the same levels of education. But before I start the pendulum, swinging and creep the ball, I would like to enumerate my convincing points because of the time concerns. Firstly, what do you mean by education? Education is derived from the Latin term, which is called educare. The word educare means bring up, rear, and train. So according to the definition, education should be act or process of impacting or acquiring general knowledge, developing the power of reason and judgment, and generally prepare oneself for intellectual for mature life. Secondly, as we have known as boys and girls is a gender, which means female and male. Thirdly, what do you understand by a Muslim? A Muslim is a person who has dedicated his worship exclusive to God Almighty higher. Now, I would like to hammer the name on the head. As I said before, that I'm here today to support the motion. What does Muslim boys and girls should be exposed to the same levels of education? Yes, Muslim boys and girls should be exposed to the same levels of education. Gender should not be a bias in education and every individual, regardless of their duty, to have access to the same opportunity. In addition, education is a fundamental right and denying to anyone based on their gender is a form of discrimination. and they can also become a role model for the younger generation. Likewise, educating girls is also essential in equality, gender, and women's empowerment. Furthermore, Quran emphasizes the importance of civic knowledge, and there are many examples of educated women in Islamic history, such as Aisha, the wife of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who was of extensive knowledge. Therefore, it is not only necessary, but also in accordance with Islamic principles to provide equal education for both male and female. In accordance to what I've said, education in Islam preserves for every individual. Muslims concerned with the comprehensive development of human in order to achieve successful life in this world and the situation in the hereafter. Muslims acknowledge the nature of discrimination current in Islamic. Education system is not merely concerned about any material and physical life, but also with the life of the next world. As far as education in Islam concerned, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam not the significantly correct masses to compile and guide them. To be true, we believe in Allah and excellence of Allah. In addition, trust in Muhammad and any other aspect, which are related to life in this world and the hereafter. The Quran postulated that education in Islam started from the very beginning of Islam and the first verses of Revelation, which were related to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, began in form of another. The evidence shows that from the very beginning of Revelation, Islam has been concerned in past knowledge and dedication rather than any other aspect. Moreover, the role of education in Islam is to help an individual Muslim strengthen his iman and surrender to the will of Allah. Strengthen his iman and the will of Allah, and to acquire wisdom, which can transform him or her into a good man or woman. The Islamic educated men and women to fear Allah Almighty Allah and to be responsible before Allah in all his actions. Also always seek for Allah's pleasure and follow his divine guidance. Therefore, education are mandatory upon men and women in Islam. So, education to both Muslim boys and girls is essential. Once become a true Muslim or Muslimah through the knowledge of education and Islam, and not through birth. This is because in the light of knowledge and education, one will be able to see clear path of Islam. The Quranic frequency strengthens and men of understanding. To solve the requirements of using intellect is necessary to Allah and to establish witness. Knowledge and education is obligatory for men and women to seek for particularly the knowledge of God, which is religion and other disciplines of knowledge. Islam does not conquer basic matter. Without education in women, how can she educate our children about the wonders of Allah, the development, the gratitude of them, and hope for him, the strength is iman and surrender to the will of Allah. Of course, without educated women, she and her children will sleep for the level of ignorance, or kata, or property, even the lower. That is the reason why Islam is very concerned about knowledge and education. Because if women educated well, as for Rabia or Mudaria, bring up the Muslim woman. She may transform the holistic woman she may transform the community into a holistic woman. One will be able to realize this all existence in this world life and surrender to the will of Allah and worship Him. Else, which kind of education she may seek for? In my conclusion, education plays a very important in the life of human beings. It's a fundamental right, and every woman must be educated, irrespective of the gender. For instance, making them the structure of the society. Thanks to our discriminate investment in education. Even the parents develop the nation in this world life and try significantly by their push and determine investment in education. Educated women can provide better education for their children. Education can provide better education for their children. Mother is always the first teacher and to make a family be educated. Thanks for taking your time for this now. Jazakumullah.
Now, Alao. So you are going to be given 1 more minute to summarize all your points, or perhaps if there's anything you forgot to chip in during the first presentation, but this is just 1 minute. So it should be very brief, okay? So as Sodiqiyyah, Adebayo. That's 1 minute.
All protocols were observed. Imam Ghazali has defined education as the process that enables individuals to distinguish between what is good and bad, the truth and false, the right doing and evil doing. The World Bank released report 2014 says a woman that completed secondary school had a 36% lower rate of sexual abuse, violence, and so on. How many of us want our Muslim girls to be a second fiddle to other faiths in the secular country of ours? And how many of us want our Muslim girls to be maltreating and observant to all despicable and notorious acts? How many of us want our Muslim girls to be relegated and delegated among their peers? I believe no one here will want this, and your answer will be emphatic no. However, the only thing that can foster this is sound and unrestricted education for our Muslim girls, for them not to be a second class to their fellow girls in their own countries. Acquisition of knowledge became indispensable and essential.
Darul Haqq.
One of my opponents said, a woman, she's in school, she used to bring up her students. But I will tell you that a substantial amount of education is enough for a woman to do all of this. Being going to tertiary institution, getting all those, is already open this woman to make sexual abuse. There are many examples of teachers abusing their students, lecturers giving back to their students because of their bodies. And this is very bad. In a situation we are at, many people said the predecessors, like Aisha and Khadija, that they are prophets during his prophetship. But who can fault for me that 10% of women can do that these days? Most women are after their ego and their status quo. So I would like the House to consider my argument and not be wrong.
Hijrah, Ifon,
All protocols are duly observed. In addition to what I've said, there have been many reported cases of an adult housemaid seducing boys who are barely in their teens. Unknown to their parents, they are already professional sex workers in most. Their innocent children easily fall a prey of drug abuse, lesbianism, homosexuality, cultism, pornography, and negative uses of the internet. How can a reasonable Muslim now pay exorbitantly for his own destruction from his hard-earned money? Where is the victory of an educated family and a wealthy family who cannot successfully raise a worldly proud successor? Is this not against the word of Allah in Quran 66 verse 6, which says, "A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu qu anfusakum wa ahlikum nara wa quduha an-nas wal hijara." Oh, you who believe, save your souls and your family from hellfire, whose fuel are men and stones. With this, I'll be point of mine. I believe I'm able to convince all that to masses that the levels of education to be given to Muslim boys is higher than that of the female. Thanks.
Now, Moje, Abioye, Koya.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. elders have said. Some people think that male or female should get different education. While some people say female education is usually learned in the kitchen. I disagree with that. Because those ladies who are educated in this world life, even in this Nigeria, such as Dhikrullah Ilobu, Funke Gbobode, Ayaka Osunlayo, are they had their whole education in the kitchen? No! They become a good role model for the nation. But before I draw the contour of my speech, I would like to give us advice that we should let our children take the equal education. It's not because of today, it's because of tomorrow. Thanks for taking all your time for listening and watching me.
Rawdatul Atfāl, Abdulhakim, Aisha.
All protocols have been duly and appropriately observed. I would like to mention some of our Muslim women scholars who sought knowledge from the Tarbiyyah and their successor. Foremost of them is Asma bin and Hasan both for us. She learned education from her father. Her father used to teach her fiqh, hadith, Quran. The second is sister of Al-Mudani. The third, Hasan bin Sirin. She was the sister of our noble bin Muhammad bin Sirin. She was trustworthy and knowledgeable in fiqh and all aspects of knowledge that is known at that time. The fourth is Zainab bin Jahsh, and the last is Hasan bin Umar. Both our Muslim boys and girls should be exposed to the same level of education. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala himself said that all the spirituals, even the jinn, should seek knowledge. Who are we now to change this world? By giving the boys only education and abandoning the female. That is not good. The Prophet, peace be upon him, also said, seeking knowledge is compulsory, it's obligatory for every Muslim. I think with all these my points, I'll be able to convince you again that both our Muslim boys and girls should be exposed to the same level of education. Thank you.
So Tarbiyyah, Eeman,
All protocol are duly observed. I heard my co-teacher say a father should take care of a male child while a mother should take care of a female child. That's not done that way. Because if a single parent raises a child, he or she will lack in some aspects. Most African communities see women in the society, the only good in domestic work for their employers. My co-debaters may say knowledge is compulsory for every Muslim, irrespective of their gender. Yes, that's true, but not to be exposed to the same level of education.
Omoleye, Ilobu, Adebayo.
All protocols are duly observed. But first of all, I would like to review my point of view about what has been said by my opponent. One of my opponents said exposing Muslim boys and girls to different levels of education is a form of discrimination. But according to my point of view, it is totally wrong. It is just a way of promoting the act of abuse in marital life. Because if females are exposed to the same level of education as boys, they exaggerate and abuse the right given to them by not being submissive and Also, according to my own point of view, Muslim boys and girls should not be exposed to the same level of education, but because we girls find it difficult to obey the rules and regulations of marital life, and this may bring about a negative effect in the lives of the children. Thank you.
Alao Islamic College. I did it.
In addition to my point, if men and women are exposed to the same level of education, a woman will not have respect for her husband. And if a woman does not respect her husband, the family is not safe. If a woman does not respect her husband, she will be wayward. In this point of mine, I think I'm able to convince you, but not to convince you that Muslim boys and girls should not be exposed to the same level of education.
Now, so lastly, Eeman Foundation, Salman Fidels.
Standing on the execution protocol, I find ignorance to be a plague that causes evil wear principles especially. And those that wear this are the people that decide the first moment to educate boys with a higher level of education than boys. Because even if they decide to save money to reduce the education of their girls, they will spend them falls of it on the economized education of the girl they decide to reduce. Because when you put girls in ignorance, it's just like the same thing as reducing their level of education. With this, I ever submit in affirmation to the motion that says Muslim girls and boys should be given equal access to education.
Now, so Alhamdulillah, for the conclusion of this presentation, and I believe that what we have gotten from our previous scholars here is projecting to us that in the future that the Muslim world is in safe hands, and parents, teachers, and the elders that are seated here have learned one thing or the other from this presentation. So, and all this program, the expenses, the organizers, we thank them very much. But particularly, we are thanking Al-Hajj Engineer Hasan Alao, Aare Musulumi, and Erin Osun. So he's the one that sponsored this program. And he has decided to spend what Allah has provided for him in the cause of Allah. And it is only that which is spent in the cause of Allah that you will find with him. So we pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala rewards him immensely and bless him and put barakah in all of his affairs. Let's say Amen. So while I do work on completing this course, we like Mr. Alao to make a brief comment on what has just transpired.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am honored to be here today, and I thank the organizers of this wonderful program, and I thank the judges, and my fathers, my uncles, on the high table here, and the audience and debaters. You guys have done excellently well. I could see that the topic of the debate, for some it's favorable to martial point, while some that speak against it, it's like you are swimming against the tide, because it's not easy to martial point against giving equal access, of education to both male and female. But that apart, I have to, shower my encomium on you for trying all your best to be able to bring some points. It's not easy, definitely. And I think the area I want to talk about is that education is very, very important to both the male and the female counterpart. That is very, very important. And it's enshrined in the Quran and the hadith of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Even Allah said, "Fa'arifuni qabla an ta'buduni, wa man lam ya'rifuni faqayfa ya'bud." So, if you do not seek the knowledge of Allah, how would you be able to know how to, observe your daily prayers and some other things? And at the same time, it's important, it's mandatory upon Muslims, girls and boys, to be able to acquire the necessary knowledge to be able to survive in this present world. But at the same time, while you were talking, I saw some people talking about, the issue of homosexuality and lesbianism, transgender. This is basic issue that Islam has to,
we have to incorporate the syllabus, our teachers, into our students having this knowledge, because it is preponderant in our society. By the time we give them this knowledge, it's not as if we are telling them to embrace this ideology, but we are teaching them so that by the time they get to, most of these people are going to advanced countries today. Now, I was in a meeting yesterday, and the meeting involves the Yoruba people. Do you know that people now use different pronouns, to identify themselves? You don't tell me, if I don't use E and you use E for me, I might even shoot you. Yes, this is happening. I might decide to say I am she. People now choose what gender they want to be associated with. Okay? If you try and use she, though you are seeing that person having that characteristics of a female. She might tell you I'm not a female, I'm a male. That is the problem in the society today. And we have to acknowledge all of these problems. We have to prepare ourselves with all of these problems. Because you might find yourself in the classes with most of these people from around the world. And you want to say, oh, she told me. Oh, wait a minute. What are you using she for? That's a problem in our society today. So we have to teach our students all of this knowledge to be able to prepare themselves, ahead of all of these challenges. Now, today, they are even teaching all of this. They are telling our students, our kids, to choose whatever gender they like. Now, what do you like to use? And if the parent wants to force it, then the parent is in problem. They might even hijack that baby from that parent. That is the social ills we are facing today. I think equipping our students, male and female students, all of these knowledges are very important, to navigate so many problems in the society. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to raise one or two points. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. What he has just told us is an eye-opener, and of course, as I said, it is very important that you as students should be aware of the world you are living in. You should know the situation of things now. This gender discrepancy that is well rooted in the East, or let's say in the West rather, in the West, is a menace to the society, and it is degrading humanity, such that a student can decide to identify as a dog in the class.
Yes. Use it.
Yes. You say, he will tell you that's what he wants. And even now,
the person is using they. He said, I am they. I use pronouns they. Why would the person be using they? So that's the problem in the society now.
So now, you need to be aware of it. You need to know. You can't fight against something you don't know. It's until you know one particular thing before you can fight against it. You need to understand the world. If you are trying to travel to the US, or the United Kingdom, or the Netherlands, or Sweden, you can't compare it to traveling to Qatar, or UAE, or the KSC. You need to understand this different world. And the best way to travel without even taking a plane is through reading. You need to read wide. I do say that to my students. You need to read wide. You need to read beyond the scope of your environment. And readers are the best travelers. We have readers that have traveled all over the world without leaving their house. This is because they know what is going on there. So, and I said at the beginning of my speech that this topic might just be seen from the perspective of education. That's not it. Except if you are not limiting education to school. In the past, we do not have education in the four walls of the classroom. We have apprenticeship as a form of being educated, We have traveling as a form of being educated. So please, students, we implore you. The future is in the hands of Allah, but there are the tools that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will use to shape the future. Do not disappoint your predecessors. read as a Muslim. You should read. And even the root of whatever you are learning today, be it physics, be it chemistry, all these things are rooted from Islam. They are rooted from Islam. All these algorithm, al-Khwarizmi, they are Muslims. One of the students mentioned about what we call Arabic numeral and Roman numeral. This 1 to 3 is from the Arabians. And it was through Islam. The first revelation was what? Engr, read. So why wouldn't a Muslim read? But at the same time, there is hierarchy, as one of them said, in everything we do. There must be an organization. Look at what the state is. Why is everyone not the judge? Why are we not asking everyone to judge us today? Why is everyone not coming out here to speak as the protocol officer? Why is everyone not the timekeeper? So this sends us the message that it is not about equality, but it's about equity, which is justice. Either you are a male or a female, there is a role that has been assigned to you in Islam. And one aspect I'd like to mention is so part of this gender, new.
Okay, sorry, let me just please, I remember to say something.
So, the case of transgender, people are now changing their gender to other gender, and it's calling sickness, and people are dying. But I believe you also have something important to chicken.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. I think I quickly remember that. Yeah, we have to take the issue of education so serious. And I want to stress the importance of STEM, okay? Science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. I want to encourage you people to go into STEM very well. There are a lot of funding and scholarship opportunities all around the world today. I have a friend of mine who just secured a 80 million naira scholarship to study abroad. For some people, that would be a kind of a Yahoo, isn't it? But a scholar, I mean, it's a legal Yahoo kind of a thing. That chemistry is a field. Though we would say, oh, what is chemistry? Why would I go to the university to study chemistry? Chemistry is the most sought after course in the world right now. Okay? So I would encourage you people to go into STEM. That is science, engineering, and mathematics. Very, very, very lucrative. And by the time you see that, you will see the opportunities that will be running after it. Thank you so much.
So the scores are ready. So we are going to be passing the mic to our judges to announce the winners. So everyone is a winner.
Thank you very much. Stay standing on the protocol. Before I start the ball rolling, let me use media to acknowledge the presence of my registrar, the registrar of the learning resource. Thank you for that. Let me also use media to recognize the presence of my brother, Hasan, the Amir of the record. You are welcome to it. Now, to my people, I said it the other time. I said, we'll make our judgment. It's only Allah that can judge the best. And if you first, pin it that you all perform wonderfully well. You all performed. It was like the first one we had the other time at Moje. I will advise you, all of you who are here present, to come for the grand finale, where you will see students, you will see better performances that are encouraging. Before the results are announced. Let me make some comments. There are a lot of errors because we have done the judgment we can make it corrections. Some of you said more hustle. Please. Even more so has become obsolete. People say it's only allowed in spoken English. In written English, you can't write more so. not talk of more also. Please beware of that. Another one, a student said can be handled. You can't marry the two together. Can is the ability to do something. So anytime you want to use can, you are not expected to use handle. It's not only applicable to can, it's also applicable to could. I can do it. I could do it. You can say I can be able to do it. But if you want to use handle without can or could, you will say I am able to do it. I can do it, the same thing as I am able to do it. Another one, a student said inconcave. Maybe you don't know the preposition that should come after inconcave. Inconcave in. But because of the way, maybe you can see the flow of the sentence. Some people would think inconcave into. No. Please try to refer to your dictionary. You'll see it's not correct. Another one is, a student said, which stated, I don't know where you come across that expression, stated, your motion, the proposition states, and some of you say states. Well, in a very stiff competition like this, we judge you based on everything. And that is why some of you spoke very well, but I need to tell you that you made some errors. You made some errors. Some of you said according to my research. Do you know what I'm saying? According to your research. No, you can't say according. In my research. You want to refer to another person according to. You got a message now. I don't know. I don't know where you have got all those things because you have never done any research. You have never done anything. You got a message now. You have never done any research. Just say in my own research. Grammatically, according to another person. You got a message now. That is correct. Not according to you. Please correct that expression. And there's another student who said, additionally, I don't know where you come from. And it's in do you know the irony of this from my school? He said, in additionally, and she keeps repeating like up to 3 or 4 times. But I am unbiased judge. I don't know how to look at her face. To do that correction, I think that God Almighty will judge me if I do that. But on that, I also have some students say for listener. For listening. And you are not expected to pronounce that T is not there. For listening. The T is silent in the pronunciations of listening. It's not listening. You got a message now. Please correct that. And finally, a student said in this Nigeria, I don't know where you come from that, the place in this country, in Nigeria, or in this country. Please correct yourself in this Nigeria. Now, I will first read the score of every school. You want you receipt, or you change your sitting position? Don't worry. Let me start from Sodiqiyyah. At the end of the whole thing, Sodiqiyyah was able to get 77. Okay, please, Sodiqiyyah, next time make sure you conclude. The conclusion actually, well, you will see the result. You did not conclude. You will have been the best today. Now, Darul Haqq got 61. The third one is the Hijrah. Hijrah got 69. The fourth one, Moje 17.5. Rawdatul Atfāl got 79. Tarbiyyah 79. Rawdatul Atfāl. Tarbiyyah got 63.25. Omoleye got 62.25. Anon Islamic Osogbo got 59. And Eeman got 75. Now I told you at the initial point that we are going to pick only three. At Moje, we picked three schools. The three schools that we picked today, they are the ones that came first, second, and third. All the six schools will meet at the grand finale. You get a message? And I want to say this. The three schools that will be picked here today only perform better today. That does not represent that the schools are the best. If you are not picked, your time is coming. Just make sure you increase your ability. In reading, I always say, ability to acquire perspiration and resting effort. If you perspire, you will actually acquire something. If you don't perspire, you can't get anything. And I pray that Almighty Allah will help us. Now, the third position today is Eeman. Eeman Foundation Osogbo. The second position is Sodiqiyyah. While the first position is Rawdatul Atfāl. Those are the three schools. Thank you and God bless.
So, we like to thank all participants. You're all winners. And as I said, if you do not win today, you are going to win another time. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from the mistakes of others. And next time, inshallah, you will pull through. So it's important that I inform all participants that you must be present for the final competition. You must be present for the final round. Either you take first or fifth or sixth. Regardless of your position, you must be present at the final, which is going to be 3 days after Hijrah, the third day after Hijrah, now the third day after Hijrah, and your gifts, yes, you are going to get gifts for participating and certificates. Yes, every participant is going to get what? Gifts and what? Certificates. So now, for our closing remarks, we would like to call on our stars, Abu Fidaus Yamir of MSSN, the record, to give us a closing remark.
Voice is audible enough. So I may not need this. First and foremost, I want to acknowledge the organizers of this program. May Allah reward you abundantly. And the panel of judges, we have judged well. May Allah increase you to in knowledge. But before I drop this or conclude my remark, I need to express my feelings about you all. I'm really proud of you. Are you all proud of yourselves? So I'm really proud of you all. And I've come to learn something here too, that the cover of a book does not necessarily judge the quality of the content of that book. So I really appreciate you all. And may Allah grant you success in all your endeavors. Just like my brother mentioned the other time, you know what a fish is? It's an aquatic animal that survives pretty well in water. So if you are not asking a fish to compete with a monkey in climbing trees, you know it's not an easy task. So for those that are arguing against this topic, I really give it to you all. It's not easy at all. You set a fish to climb a tree and it's making attempt. So may Allah reward you all for your effort. So I will not stop concluding without acknowledging the effort of your teachers. They might not be here today. Please extend my best regards to them all. I don't know, maybe the organizers would make this to pass the message through a letter of appreciation. Because our elders do say, so if you are not well prepared, what would be appreciated here today? So I really appreciate them all. Then on the issue of LGBT that was raised by my brother, it's a rampant issue now. And as my brother mentioned, it's a serious menace in our society. Because the content has been involved in almost every aspect of our lives now. Books, movies, and on social media. You may not know, but you are being inculcated unconsciously. It's like those are bars in watching movies. May Allah save us from these menace. So on these notes, I want to appreciate you all. Assalamu alaikum wa
I hope my voice will be loud enough. So we thank everyone for their participation and their presence to grace this wonderful occasion. We need to thank our cameraman as well, who has been behind it and is putting us on air because we are currently on air right now. So we thank thank you for judges and may Allah grant everyone their heart desires. So I will thank all the students and particularly, as I said, their teachers, because each and every one of the students, either is the winner or the winner, has gone through some intense training for this occasion. So, and we say Allah will bless every one of you as we return to our various destinations. Assalamu alaikum.